Here we are, we're on a lake. It's late winter, early spring, and it's cold. It was snowing a couple days ago. We finally were on a warming trend here, and we're on a lake I've never even seen before, but people are always like, well, where do you start? What we've got right now is we've got a southwest wind. When I get out here on the middle of this lake and I look around and I evaluate it, I'm looking where this wind is blowing, and I want to focus on those banks where that wind is blowing into. That's where your warmest water is going to be. So from just looking here, the places where the wind's blowing into today, those are the places where we want to get started. So let's go fishing. It's slowly but surely cooling off. Wow. I thought we'd catch one right here. It's saying the water temp's 49 degrees. That's pretty impressive. I wouldn't have thought it'd be that warm. Okay, there's a few around these islands here. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, come here, come here, come here. There we go. Right in the top of the mouth. He choked it. The old thunder cricket getting it done. He was not coming off of there. Hooked right in the top of the mouth. Water's a little bit clearer here, so green pumpkin's good to go with. Catch some nice ones like that. See ya, buddy. You know, these fish, what they do is with this cold weather, they'll stay out deep, but as it warms up, your warmest water is typically on these windy northern banks, and that's exactly what we've got here. So these fish move up here, they move into the shallows, that's where they feed. They set up around this dock, they ambush prey, and they got them a thunder cricket. There's not like grass or anything here, so you know, the next best thing are these docks. Gosh, there ought to be some fish right here though. Man, this little pocket looks good. So it's 49.5 here. I bet it gets a degree or two warmer back in this pocket. So, you know, here we've gotten into this little pocket. We've got this nice southwest wind blowing in here, creating some chop. And you can see this is the warmest water we've seen all day, 51 degrees. So that's why where the south winds are blowing, that's why those are the best places to look for those fish that are up shallow and hopefully feeding and getting fat for springtime. Okay, some deeper docks. This looks like a really fishy place right here. All right, we gotta catch a fish here. This is like perfect ingredients. Some kind of vegetation under the water here. I'm throwing a red lipless crankbait in East Texas. I should be catching one. Fish sitting there on live scope. They just moved on us. Let's see if we, oh, there they are. So let's see if we can catch them. Throw my jerk bait out there. Good one. Oh. Stop fighting. Look at him. Just got his head up. That was the most non-fighting bass I've ever seen. Go for hours and hours and hours and nothing, and throw the thunder cricket again and eats it good. In the shade of that dock. The guy fought more than the big guy. Choked it. See a fish? Yeah, that one. I'd say they're around the dock. We've been out here for half a day and hardly caught any fish, but it's late afternoon, the wind's blowing good, the water's warming up. That's when the fish bite's the best, is in the afternoon. So there it is, a day on the water. You know, it's early spring, late winter, cold water, and getting out here and just trying to put together a pattern. It's a tough time of year that things really haven't turned on yet, but we just sat out here, we ground it out, but we put together a pattern. The very first fish I caught told me a lot. It was on the side of a dock, in the shade, on a thunder cricket. And then we fished a lot of beautiful stuff where we didn't catch any, and then finally I get another bite, I miss that fish in the shade of a dock. And then we fish a little bit longer, get around, catch two back to back in the shade of a dock. So it was really amazing to see on a lake this beautiful with a lot of different styles of fishing. That's where those fish were at, was in the shade of the dock. So as long as the conditions are the same, there's no doubt in my mind you could come out here tomorrow, fish the shade of the docks, and have another great day.